We're about 20 miles from the Gulf of Mexico at Raymond James Stadium, just north of downtown Tampa, as we bring you the NFL on EA Sports. Coming up, a terrific matchup to decide who represents the NFC in the Super Bowl. It's the Chicago Bears and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers on Sunday Night Primetime. Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen set to get started. Matthew Wright gets it underway. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. They run with the argument. It's Bucky Irving. And he'll take this up past the 40. Pickup of 5.
Taken down at the 41. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
From the 41, here's 2nd and 4.
Ready.
He'll go again here with Irving. And he'll be near the first down marker. It's going to gain a 3, but a short yardage situation coming up on 3rd down.
That's a gain of 4.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
Dixie Maverick.
He'll try and throw for it on 3rd and 1. He's got the first down, not by a whole lot. He gets 3. That's all he needed for a new set of downs.
Complete to Rashid Shaheed.
Hey, man, Franco.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
On the ground, it's Irvin. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Ready.
Right back to Irving. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 8.
Tag. 60 Eagles. Hurt. Check, hurt. Cup 19 tight. Hut.
From the 50, he'll set up to throw. He's got a man. That's the tight end. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. A big one there on 3rd down. Good for 26 yards. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Ready.
A give. This is Irvin. He's to the 10. And he's in. Bucky Irving. Touchdown Buccaneers. Not going for 2. They'll kick the point after. He's got it. And the Buccaneers will take the early advantage. They lead 7-0 in this NFC title game. 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. He'll start at the 4. Now an opening. Now a hit, and he lost the football. taken in by a teammate. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. They'll go play action here with Williams. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
They'll run it for the first time. DeAndre Swift. And he's going to have a first down. Good run down inside the 45-yard line.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
His first catch of this NFC Championship game, good enough for a first down. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
Throwing on 2nd down, Williams. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. That is a gain of 20. What a chance now. 1st and goal coming up. This opening drive, it has been a work of art. Now, can they put the finishing touches on? It's 1st and goal. Williams to the air once more. That one to the sideline is over everybody. But now a penalty flag will come in. They may get him for grounding. From a little further back, here's 2nd and goal. Throw it again. It's Williams. Open man, that's Luther Burden. And they'll get some of the yardage back, but now work to do. It's 3rd and goal. Throwing again, Williams. This one caught at the 4.
Williams pass. Complete to Cole Kmet. A gain of 6 yards. Brings up 4th down and goal.
They're trying to answer that opening drive touchdown on the other side. The offense stays out, and they go for it on 4th and goal. Good blocking, and he's in. Caleb Williams. Touchdown, Chicago.
You just had a feeling that this might be coming, right? It's kind of been brewing all game, Mike. You see it so often on 4th down. The most difficult play to defend deep in the red zone is quarterback scramble. The defense lets the quarterback get outside the pocket. It puts so much pressure on your paced defenders in the secondary, and they can't latch on, and he takes it on himself.
We'll see a return here from his own end zone. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
At their own 18-yard line.
Bronco 80.
The handoff, it's Irvin. Past midfield. Angling to the sideline. Inside the 35. And he's out of bounds, but they're going to spot this inside the 25. It is a big play for the Buccaneers. That goes for 58.
Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Come on. Set. Go.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. He's got it at about the 8. And he's into the end zone.
late. So often these quarterbacks throw their guy open. They anticipate where the void in the coverage is going to be. That's exactly the reason this play worked out here, Mike, and he's able to connect here for a big touchdown.
And this is not going to wind up anywhere near the landing zone. So they're going to blow it dead, and they'll bring the ball out to start at the 40-yard line. Here's Williams on 1st and 10. Flush to his right. He'll send this one deep for Odunze. And that is incomplete. Took a shot here at the end of the quarter, but it comes up incomplete. Bears in possession here to start the second quarter. They've got it with a 2nd down and 10. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. 13 yards on the catch there. 1st down, Chicago.
A gain of 13 yards.
Here's a handoff to Swift. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. From the shotgun, it's Williams. That's caught left side by Odunze. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
3rd down, 3 to go. Off play action. Here's Williams. He gets this complete to Burton. And they're going to take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
It's a gain of 25 yards. 1st down, Bears.
Williams. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Rolls with Dunze. Touchdown, Bears. Greg, it's one of those, sometimes you got to feel like you know where the ball's going to go. And the defense knows it too. But it still ends up in that guy's hands for the touchdown.
Absolutely, Mike. In these critical situations, like down here in the red zone, it's players, not plays. It doesn't matter what you draw up on the board. You say, okay, who's my best player? Put him in a good matchup, let him go win, and give him a chance. That's exactly what they do here, and I think we're going to see a lot of this the rest of the game. Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
Eagles! 60 Eagles! Steady!
First down, here's Irvin. And he'll take this up past the 40. Pick up a 5. They'll work now on 2nd and 4.
60 Maverick, Cougar 19. Steady!
He'll look to throw. Get this complete right side to Otten. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
We'll give a little credit here defensively. Even though they allowed the first down, we've seen defenses really struggle bringing this big tight end to the ground, and they didn't allow him to pick up a bunch of yards after contact, but he was able to get just enough to pick up the first down.
And he will go all the way. Buccaneers Irving. Touchdown, Buccaneers. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his second touchdown of the game. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
That one's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. To throw, it's Williams. To the left side, he's got Kmet. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable 2nd down.
They will run it over center with Swift. And he's going to have a 1st down. Tackle made up at the 33-yard line.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a 1st down.
And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a 1st down. Here's Williams. It's out left and complete to Burton. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
He's got his tight end down the field. That's Kmet. And they'll take this down inside the 35. They hook up again. 2nd time on this drive. And this one's good for 18 yards and a 1st down. They try to throw again. Here's Williams. Got a man. Good job coming back for the ball on the completion. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
It's a gain of 17 yards.
Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. A play fake. Now Williams. Now the Bucs will take their 1st timeout. They get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to play in this 1st half. So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. Throwing is Williams. Toss right side to the tight end, Kmet. Timeout here at Tampa Bay. That is their 2nd, as the clock will stop at 45 seconds to go until halftime. Trying to keep the drive alive, going to have to convert on 3rd and 9. A play fake, and they'll throw with Williams. And he's going to be taken down back at the 20-yard line. The Buccaneers forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the 1st half.
On for the field goal. A 37-yard attempt.
Wright's kick is good. And the Bears will cut the lead down to 4.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way.
The Bucs take over.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Panther 60, Panther 60. Top of the way, team.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle. A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends it up being a wasted down.
We'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Cavity Lions. Big Lions.
He'll drop to throw. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
Early in this drive, they're trying to establish some offensive rhythm, but now after that second down sack, really puts them in a must-pass. You don't want to be in 3rd and long very often in the NFL. It's not a very high percentage conversion rate, and with the danger of a 3 and out, they better hold up here in pass protection.
He manages to get, he's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. Looks like the Bears got there, and they did. Chicago ball. Well, sometimes the offense tries to make a little too much happen, try to pitch it around, get an extra few yards, except they lose the ball, and the defense will take over.
Mike, you're exactly right. That is what happened here. That's just a prime example of a player just doing a little too much. Just secure the ball, get as many yards as you can, and make sure your team ends up still possessing the ball.
A gain of 11 on that one. Good for a Bears first down. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. He'll send this one deep for Odunze. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. Both of these teams hoping to be the ones to lift the George Halas Trophy. Quarter number 3 of the NFC title game underway. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. Williams on the RPO, going to get it out to Odunze. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 44-yard line.
Give up the middle with Swift. And he's going to have the first down yard. Across the 50 to the 48.
It's a gain of 8.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run down. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
They'll go play action here with Williams. That pass is caught by Burton. He'll be out of bounds, but after picking up the first down on a gain of 7.
That's good. for a Bears first down. A gain of 7.
To throw is Williams. Looking middle there, but it's incomplete. Rome Odunze, the one he was looking for. And that will lead to a second down.
Second down and 10.
Throw it again. It's Williams. Over the middle, that's Kmet. They'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
That's a gain of 7.
Third down and 3.
Third and 3.
Williams to the air once more. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. He's going to have the first down. So they convert on third down with a pickup of 9.
The most impressive thing about this drive, Mike, has really just been their efficiency. They've just continued to pick up first downs, fresh sets of downs. We just saw there with that third down conversion, continue to possess the ball. These opportunities to come away with points continue to go up.
Throwing again, Williams. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked by the rookie out of Colorado. Oh, big hole left side. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
So often, Mike, defenders are just happy the ball ends up in his hands, but not this guy. I mean, the catch was one thing, but then the party really got started. I mean, look at this return. He gets one block. He gets another. He's got teammates springing him.
And he's got another one. Bucky Irving. Touchdown Buccaneers. Saving his best for the playoffs. His third touchdown of the game. And making a hat trick. That is his third rushing touchdown of the game. A big reason his team is on top.
And so far, Mike, this run game has been the difference, and we're going to see in the second half. Now, can they protect this lead? Because, Mike, that's where a run game has its most value. And so far, this guy's been incredible.
At their own 20-yard line.
Throwing on first down, it's Williams. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
Second and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Here's Williams now to throw. He'll get this underneath to Swift. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
I think the days where cornerbacks are either unwilling or unable to be involved in the run game, I think those days are over, Mike. I think when you look around the landscape of today's NFL, yes, you have to cover, but you also have to be able to come up and tackle.
He has been busy. 9 receptions on the game in that one. A first down. So it'll be first and 10. They'll scrimmage at the 33. From the shotgun, it's Williams. This one is complete along the sideline. A very nice job to fit that ball in. It'll be a modest gain.
The best guys I've been around, Mike, they have a sense where they can see the ball, but they can feel the sideline. And that's kind of an innate sense that these guys have that allows them to concentrate and secure the catch and ensuring that both feet remain in balance.
Throwing on second down. The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the third sack of the game. And this defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
He'll send this one deep for Odunze. shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his second touchdown of the game.
The Bears will line up for the two-point conversion.
Burden, the man on the move. Now Williams. That is caught. And they get the two-point conversion.
Buccaneers 28, Bears 20.
I know it sounds like I'm being biased, Mike, but I'm really not. Down here this close to the end zone, especially on two-point tries, the size, the length, the athleticism, and matchups these tight ends can create, man, they are a tough handle, and it leads to 2 points.
From his own end zone, Rashid Shaheed. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line.
The Bucs take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Ready up. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Let go.
They'll run with Irving. Room to run at the 35. And he is finally taken down inside the 40-yard line. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 42 yards. It's a three tight end look as they have it first and 10.
Let's go.
They'll run it. It's Irving. Not much there. Maybe a yard.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8 at the 36-yard line.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's second and 8.
Go.
Now, faking the give. That's going to be incomplete, and the clock will stop. Likely one more play in this third quarter.
Third down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Got to get it to the 28, but now it's third down. They'll look to throw. Brought in, and he will be taken down. A big pickup on what will be the final play of this third quarter. An opportunity for what could be a game-sealing touchdown right here. First down and goal. Irving now gets it to start the fourth. And he will score again. Bucky Irving. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Try here for the extra point. He gets it to go. And the Buccaneers will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This is fielded inside the 5. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. This drive will begin with a run by Swift. And he's going to have a Bears first down as he gets up past the 35.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Williams. That's thrown right side, but incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. It's a pickup of 13 yards. First down, Chicago.
A gain of 13 yards. And the Bears first down.
On the give, it's Swift. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's second down. To throw, it's Williams. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a first down. So they come to the line for first down and 10. He'll send this one deep for Odunze. That's to the end zone where it's incomplete. What a job in coverage, muscling that one free. It'll be second down now.
Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late. It's probably a touchdown.
Williams to throw on second down. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
First down, Chicago.
Try to throw again. Here's Williams. And he wisely hit the deck at the end of that one. No unnecessary shot there. It is a first down.
That's another Bears first down. First down at the 12-yard line.
Throwing is Williams. And caught left side by Odunze. And he'll get about 6 out of that one before being forced out of bounds. They'll come up now for second down and 4.
Brings up second and 4.
Here's Williams. And they continue to churn out first down. What a drive. It continues now with first and goal.
And the Bears first down. First and goal at the 2-yard line.
He'll look to throw. Forced out wide. And he will score. Game on. Caleb Williams. Touchdown, Chicago. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
Now they'll set up to throw. Plus to his right. And he will get in for the 2. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
First and 10. At their own 35-yard line.
Okay, ready?
From the 35, it's first and 10.
Let's go.
Here's Irvin. And that'll be a pickup of 3.
He's brought down at the 39-yard line.
Ball on the 39. Here's second and 6.
Viking 18.
So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Back to crown the NFC champion after this. It is second and 6.
Tag.
They'll stick with him again. And you will see a timeout used by the defense, stopping it right out of the break. 1:57 to go in the game.
Brings up third and 4.
Here's a third down and 4.
Dragon 60. 70 Ranger. 70 Ranger. 70 Timberwolf. 19 Lion.
They'll drop to throw. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
And what a nice job there, getting his feet down on the sideline to secure his first catch of the game. They need to continue to find ways to get him involved, however the opportunity presents.
Panther 60.
They'll turn and hand this one off. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. That's a second charge timeout to Chicago. And they'll get together prior to the second down play.
Okay, break. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Oh, do you believe it? It's intercepted. And the Bears are going to have it at their own 32-yard line.
You know, as they say, hindsight being 20/20, but they probably would have been better off just leaning on the ground game to close this one out. Instead, they decided to put the ball in the air, and now in the blink of an eye, all the pressure suddenly shifts to their defense to try to close this one out.
Here's Williams on 1st and 10. Back complete to Swift. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick first down.
And now we're at the point of the game, Mike, where someone has to step up and make a play. It's exactly what this quarterback and his receiver did. It gives them now a fresh set of downs and a chance to go down and make this game very interesting.
He'll get this out to Swift. No chance to get away. He's going to be knocked out of bounds right at the line of scrimmage.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
It's a big play when they needed it the most. Now the Bucs will take their first timeout. Clock will stop with 35 seconds to go. A run with Swift. And he's taken down. That will get them a bit closer. Every yard going to help the field goal kicker right now. Timeout here, Tampa Bay. That is their second. They'll stop it with a little over 30 left in the game. They'll come up for 2nd and 9.
What's up? Biggie Angel, yes.
Working out of the gun, here's Williams. And this is a touchdown! They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play. And that is the hat trick. What a game. His 3rd touchdown reception of this one.
And nothing they've done to slow him down has worked, Mike. This defense, they're throwing multiple guys at him. They're playing man, they're playing zone. It doesn't matter. This guy is having his way, and he's having a day. You just have to find a way defensively to step up there and get a stop. It's one thing to give up 6. You allow a touchdown. But now dig deep, man. Get a stop. Looked like there was some confusion, and offense is going to come away with 8.
And there'll be no return forthcoming, so the ball comes out to the 35. Here's first down.
18 Cardinals. Let's go.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That Ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
The Bears go ahead, take their third and final timeout, and they stop it with 22 ticks left on the clock here in the fourth. Second and 10.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
Back to throw. He's going to look for the home run ball. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion. Emeka Egbuka, the intended receiver. Third down coming up.
Got it. Ready? Panther 11. Panther 11. Go.
Throwing now from the gun. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
And he is going to have a Bucs first down. They come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving and then some.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover, and plays like this, it just shows how special he can be.
And that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Jaquan Brisker. So this one, a win for the visiting Bears. As their fans will celebrate, they claim the George Halas Trophy, champions of the NFC. Next stop, the Super Bowl.